Alright guys, welcome back to Old Goat Gaming. They've started the new season over. We've been dropped to Silver Tier 4. So it's time to get going. It's time to get our rank draft on. We're not rolling the camera this time. Nobody watched with the camera, so apparently I scared people off either with my Chiefs hat or just with my ugly mug. So if you're back, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. Leave a comment. We need to get constructive criticism, what we could do better. We're going to start doing some giveaways, some classic Magic cards, and we're going to stream soon. But let's not waste any time on that. Please hit the subscribe. Please hit the like. We're going to do a ranked draft, Theros Beyond Death. Here we go. Our first one, I saw a guy today open Dream Trawler and Kiora, that Saga, Blue Saga. So let's see how lucky we can get. Alright, so we opened a Nyx Lotus. Probably not something you play in limited except in the right spot. Going to be abused a bunch and constructed, I would bet. We've got the Hoplite. Nice build around if you get a bunch of white cards. We've got the Hateful Eidolon. Can be a good card in the black-white Aura deck. Hard to make work, but when it does, it's powerful. I think the best card here is probably this Renata, Called to the Hunt. It's an immediate threat, pumps all your other creatures, and can become quite a big creature down the road. Only commons we would consider is possibly Underworld Charger. Maybe not his first pick, and also Farika's Libation has been pretty good. But I think we're going to take the Renata. So not Dream Trawler, but we're starting down our path. Alright, so here we have a powerful premium removal card. Drag to the Underworld. At this part, I would say if you're drafting Arena, you'll notice a lot of times green and black are open, can be open. So I think this comes down to Destiny Spinner's a really nice card if we want to stay in black. Your creatures and enchantments can't be countered, and you make lands later on, depending on the number of enchantments you have. Iroa's Blessing's a really good removal card. Really good if we were going to go red. It's good to play at least one or two Return to Natures, but I think this black drag to the Underworld is premium removal card in this set. It is a little awkward to go with a double green casting cost and a double black casting cost right off, but I think we're going to try to make it work. Okay, here we have Storm Herald Haste. Whenever he enters the battlefield, return any number of aura cards from your graveyard to the battlefield, attacks the creatures you control. Exile those auras at the beginning of your next end step. If they would leave the battlefield, exile them instead. So kind of a neat trick to just put some auras on and attack, hopefully Alpha Strike. But I think the best card in this pack is the Myers Grasp. Nice removal. Okay, that's what we're going to go with. Alright, so if we're going to have people love Gary, or Grey Merchant of Asphodel, however you say that. And so I think we're gonna be heavy black. Let's take that. I would consider certainly this enchantment creature's been great. The Chimera is really good. There's a lot of good options in this pack, but I think we'll take the Gary. Okay. Here we're seeing some nice white cards. The Birth of Melitus is just a great card to make sure you hit your land drops. Gives you a blocker and also gives you a little life. Really gives you time to develop your board. See what you can build out. Omen of the Forge is nice. We aren't seeing any green, although this Skola Grove Dancer is really good in a escape type deck. So that could be an option for us. Rise to Glory is a really powerful card. Allows you to bring back a target creature and an aura. Remember, it's aura, not always enchantments, but it can be this one. So I think we're going to get a little off Renata here, and I think we're going to try Rise to Glory. Okay. So we don't really, again, we aren't seeing a green card. We are seeing a green and white card. The best card in this pack for us probably is Underworld Charger. Doesn't block, which can be frustrating, but it keeps coming back. Temple Thief's a fine 2-drop. Aspect of Lamprey is okay. I think I'm going to take the Underworld Charger. Okay. Best cards in this pack are probably, for us anyways, the Slaughter Priest, the Omen of the Dead. So we're not seeing, I mean, there's no reason we can't take the Slaughter Priest here and see if that leads us down a red-black mode. We are seeing some decent black, and we saw decent red cards that we passed, so that may or may not be open coming back the other way. We could also just take an Omen of the Hunt and try to keep Renata in play. Omen of the Hunt's just not near as powerful as a Slaughter Priest, so we'll go that direction. Okay. Now we can take a white card to fuel our Rise to Glory. Or we can take a green card. I think we'll go with Forerunner here. Okay, so Hateful Eidolon. Whenever an enchanted creature dies, we already passed by this one time, but whenever an enchanted creature dies, draw a card for each aura you control attached to it. Now that we have a Mire's Grasp, we can see if we can make that work. Okay, we're definitely seeing red, so Slaughter Priest could be part of our plan. I haven't had a ton of luck with this card yet. It's really good, obviously, in an aggressive. I would say probably a red-white Boros would be the best place for it, but it could work good with our probably 5/5 Underworld Charger. But I think we'll take the Marauder here. It helps our Gary. Okay. Minions return has been underwhelming. It can be fun. It can do fun tricks, but I guess maybe if you knew you were going to kill something, you'd have to, mana would have to come along, but you could put the minions, return a grasp on it, and get back a creature and draw a card, but that seems like a lot of things to line up to make it happen. Binding of Titans is decent when you're playing escape creatures, so I think we'll take that and see where it leads us. Probably won't play any of these cards, but I'll take the Pump Spell. Probably won't play this. And we got a Temple Thief back. Okay. Alright, some interesting choices here. Terranica, the veteran, is really nice. 3/3 vigilance. Whenever it attacks, it makes another creature 4/4. Base toughness 4/4, and that creature gains indestructible. Really powerful. Could send us down the the black-white line. Lagana Band Storyteller is nice to bring back your enchantments. We've already got a Mire's Grasp. The only thing, we saw this Renata in green. Other than that, we didn't see really powerful green cards. We could obviously take Dreadful Apathy, which is an aura we could bring back with Rise to Glory. I think we'll take the Veteran. It's just the best card in the pack. Okay. Here we have another interesting, we have another Renata. There's nothing wrong with having two legendary in your limited deck. You very rarely get them all out at the same time, and her effect is really powerful, boosting everything +1/+1. But I think this Timuret Calls the Dead is just where we want to be. We need more of the green escape creatures, but I think this is where we want to be. Okay. Nothing really in white that we would take. Triumphant Surge, I don't mind having one of those in the deck. But this fight creature has been really well when we played it, so let's give that a shot. Okay, now we're seeing some green. Okay, Hydra's Grasp is good. Obviously, if it sticks, it can just win the game for you, but I think I just like the Chimera here. We've got a lot going on with Escape. Okay, nice removal spell here in Warbriar Blessing. It seems like we're maybe ending up in green-black again. There has been some really nice red cards. We could have had a really nice red-black deck, but I think that ship has sailed. Here, we can obviously put Inevitable End on something. When we've got Eidolon out, eventually they'll have to potentially sack the creature that it's on. A second Slaughter Priest. Yeah, we could have had a good red-black deck, but now I wish we would have taken that Mire's Grasp instead of the white rare, but that's okay. I think Grove Dancer fits what we want to do here. Second Chimera is good. Okay, now this Enlightenment has been a fine finisher at 6 mana, so it takes a while to get out, and if they're blue deck's drawn a lot of cards, they can blank it. But I think Now that we have the Hateful Eidolon, this Mogi's Favor makes a lot of sense for us. Okay, I don't think we'll play second Forerunner or second Marauder, but if we picked up another Gary, maybe we would do that. I think we'll pick the Wings here. We could also pick the Pantheon to help. It would increase our devotion by 1 for Gary and help cast the Rise, but the Wings just seem like a good sideboard card against another grindy deck. I don't know if we'll play 2 Grove Dancers, but maybe. Alright, let's see what pack 3 has for us. Oh, nice. Alright, so Ephemia. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile an enchantment card from your graveyard if you do create a 2/2 black zombie creature. Okay, so we've definitely got some zombie theme going here with Timuret, Call to the Dead. It'd be nice if we had a couple more ways to fill up our graveyard. Maybe we'll find a couple along the way. Wouldn't mind to have Halitosis Cow if we got a chance at him, or Hydra's Rest. There's some good cards in this pack for us, but Ephemia is just too good. Okay, so this is where we could have had an interesting red-black deck, but here's where we definitely want the Halitosis Cow. Third Slaughter Priest of Mogus, like probably 4th Omen of the Forge, but Timuret's just too good. Okay, here there aren't a lot of choices for the green-black. We definitely would love to play 1 Return to Nature. There's just so many targets in this set. Okay, this is a really good card for ramping up. Let's just see how many enchantments we have. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got plenty. Yeah, we'll play a second one. Alright, so filling up our graveyard. Funeral Rites does that really well. We don't want to get too many escape creatures because it just makes it undoable after a bit, but with some Funeral Rites, you can make that happen. We'll take the Hydra's Growth here. Don't think we're playing this unless we had 3 Garys. I don't think we're playing that, but we'll take it for a sideboard. Scophos, yeah, we could have had a really good red-black deck. Scophos Maze Warden's a really good card. Really good 4-drop. We'll take the Plummet in case we face some flyers, and Aspect of Manticore. Alright, so we ended up in green-black. I don't think we're going to run the Rise to Glory. So we still have 5 cuts to make here. We have 17 creatures. See if there are any obvious cuts here. One Nyxborn Marauder. I think I'd like to keep all these higher drops. I think we'll play 17 because we have 2 5-drops, 2 6-drops. I do think we'll end up filtering a bunch of our land out with this Wanderer, but that's okay. Actually, maybe we could play 16 just because we have 2 Wanderers. Trying to think about what we want to cut here. There's nothing I really want to cut. We are kind of, by cutting those, we are minimizing the effectiveness of our Gray Merchant. So I could think about cutting that. Let's see what kind of black we're going to have in play. Almost rather think about keeping 1 in, because we do have devotion on the cow and on Gary. We could cut 1 Grove Dancer. So, tough cut here. With 2 of these, we can maybe try running 16. Really want to have 2 black early so we can get Timuret out, but we don't have to. Maybe Hydra's Growth is what we cut. Maybe we cut Hydra's Growth till we see what removal they have and if they have any bounce or anything like that. So this is the deck. I'm not sure it's right. I would love to run that other Funeral Rites. Maybe Hateful Eidolon. I mean, what are we going to put on something where it's going to die? We only have 1 Mire's Grasp. Obviously, our creature that's has a blessing on it could die. Inevitable end. Yeah, maybe we just don't want to run the Hateful Eidolon. Maybe we're better off running the... How many creatures that cut us to? 14. Maybe we're better off just running the other Grove Dancer. Could be wrong, but let's try it like this. We're a little light on removal for the typical green-black deck. Usually it's fairly heavy on removal, but let's see if we can get it done. Start our climb up the mythic ladder, hopefully. Right now it's just the silver ladder. We're starting out by playing Nasty Man. Okay, hopefully we need a swamp to really make this good. And ask and ye shall receive. So we went through those draft picks kind of quick. If anybody wants us to go through them a little slower, we certainly can and talk about the cards a little more, especially it's early in the set. Just leave a comment, send me a message, whatever, and we will try to do that next time. Our opponent's played an island and then now is roping. Okay, here we go. Alright, so if they've got the Forge red too, would we rather him kill a Timuret or the Grove Dancer? I think Grove Dancer's the answer. So we'll try that and see what happens. Alright? Alright, are we facing a red-blue do stuff during my turn deck? Alright, so I think we want to attack with the Charger. I think we'll just keep putting big things down for now. Alright, he's got counter magic open, so I'm not going to lead with Mire's Grass. We'll just attack first and see what happens. Alright, now we can play Timuret. And then we can obviously Mire's Grass either of those. I think now that he's played... we can't because he's got this... I think we'll take the flyer. Because we don't have a choice. He put the mantle on the 3/4, so we couldn't... It had hexproof. Alright, let's lead with this. Wow. Creature and enchantment. Let's exile the Marauder. Gaining life from the Grove Dancer. We could really use some land, though. Alright, let's see what he's going to make the Thaumaturge into. Okay, what's the final chapter of this do? Okay. Let's exile the Titans. Okay. Alright, we're not worried yet about those creatures. About the Thaumaturge becoming a 2/5. I think we want the land on top. He's about to draw 3. Okay. Looks like he might have drawn a land and be thinking about drawing 3. 2/5. We don't really care if he kills one of our things, do we? We'll trade a 2/2 for a 2/5. It seems like a good trade. Alright, now, does he have another counter? Let's find out. That works out okay for us. It's still a 2/3. Yeah. Consider us game. He had just had enough of that. Those trades weren't really working in his favor. Alright, so we got our first win. I think our deck is not going to be very good, but actually let's see what quests we have. White or red. Let's see if we can change this one. Blue or black. Alright. Alright, let's continue. Round 2. Remember, whenever you're playing these, excuse me, 5,000 gold or 750 gem drafts, your goal is really to get to the 5-win point. If you can get to the 5-win point, get your 650 back, that's a win. You can keep playing for quite a while with that, getting your daily quest done, that kind of stuff. So for me, that's always kind of where I feel good about a draft, when you get to the, well, we got some fill up our graveyard options. Let's see how this works. Alright, let's start with Grove Dancer. Well, that means we can definitely go with Timret now because we know that we're going to hit a creature enchantment. Let's remove this one. Oh, he's getting his Myers Grass back probably. Alright, I think this binding is going to work huge for us here. Because it's going to get a Chimera and a Spider. We definitely want a Fema on the top, I believe. A Femia. Yeah, let's play this out. Alright, I think those two sagas have put us in a decent place, at least as far as graveyard disruption. Okay, we can return the Gary. We'll start bringing back the Underworld Charger. No attacks here. Eventually we're going to need an answer to the Voracious Typhon. He might have a Mogi's Favor in hand. Alright. Enchantment, okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then we can remove enchantment also to make a zombie. He's definitely going to go for Mogi's Favor here. The more we can empty out his graveyard, the better chance we have of him not returning. Oh, another Typhon? Alright, we're always attacking with the Charger. so he's going to bring that thing back. It's going to be big. Oh, he's not bringing it back yet. Alright, so because we have Renata in play, I kind of want to get rid of the flying guy so that actually I kind of just want to, I don't want to discard any of this, so I kind of want to get rid of the flying guy. So he's going to make us discard. Alright. We'll have him send his other Typhon to the graveyard. He's going to get it back once, and then hopefully we can get Timrid in play and clear out his graveyard for now. Alright, he got the big boy back. Alright. If he attacks, we just gotta make a big block. If not, we just gotta kind of wait. When can we get to 7? I don't know if we can. What are we going to have to take out here? Well, I think we're going to have to take out the Chimera. Kind of stinks, but not much we can do about it right now. Pretty nice. He's going to put the boar out. Alright, so we've got devotion of 3. We can get to 5. Let's see, what happens if we attack with all here? He blocks 11 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to go down to 8. Doesn't help us though. Alright, let's see what he does. Let's clear out his graveyard first. Typhon Beetle. Gain some life. Let's see if he's going to attack with the board. Just wait. Obviously, if he didn't draw anything, he's probably dead with Gary. If he just waits. Alright. That's worse. Alright, so got a block with everything. We get to draw a bunch of cards. Let's see what he wants to kill. Probably just leave us with 2 zombies. Still good for us. This is the danger of... Oh, he left Renata alive? Wow. Actually, let's just leave them in the old graveyard. Alright, I think we're pretty safe here. We've got Drag to the Underworld and Return to Nature in hand. Oh, that's a nice draw, though. Got the big piggyback. Time to drag him to the underworld. It's just hard to recover when you allow your opponent to draw a bunch of cards off the pig, and then if you don't finish it off right then. Alright, we managed 2 wins. Let's keep grinding. Decks only get harder. Opponents only get tougher as we go. Taking on D4C. Alright, not bad. We need a forest to live the dream here. Keep. Maybe he'll play something we can Mogies. Nope. Alright, so 3 untapped. I'd hate for him to counter our Underworld Charger. Why did we play a 3rd swamp? Not paying attention? Thank you. Alright. I would say he definitely has a counter in hand. He's deciding now if he wants to commit something to the board or Alright, so Underworld Charger can't block, so I think we have to drag the Hierophant. It's too bad I messed up, didn't play a Forest there. We may have just played Renata. If he's got a removal spell for this, it's probably going to be game, set. Alright. Discard 2. Alright, that's kind of problematic. Swinging for 5 with lifelink. Need an answer to that Triton soon. Would have been if we'd have got a land. We've got 1 turn. Well, we're in trouble because he's gonna have 2 flyers possibly. Yeah, I think we're out of this one. And he's could hold counter up, I suppose, if he's really got one. That doesn't really do anything. Alright, that's a blowout. Need a little quicker start. That was his deck, came out really nice on curve. Sometimes you just get beat by that. On to the next one. Alright, let's see what we can do. Alright, we're taking on Beetlejuice. Don't say that 3 times. Alright. Euphemia is a really good early threat. I assume it will be targeted quickly for death. And since it's red-black, I'd consider it to be really quickly. I think we'll Mogi's favor this rather than taking damage. Alright, we might be facing red-black sack deck. Obviously they can put a creature in play and kill my Euphemia. I think rather than let them Do that, we'll take care of it now. Mogi's Favor doing a little work for us. We'll be able to double spell next turn. We might be under a lot of pressure though, so we're gonna have to say alright, speaking of pressure, there's extra pressure. Five, 4. It's gonna hurt. All right, I think we'll auto tap her trying to get us. Put Chimera out. It may be worth it now to exile Mogi's Favor. Maybe he's got the flare, he can throw it at our Ephemia. Or maybe not. Alright, we got there. He was grinding over a way to Alright, we're ranking up. Silver 3. Climbing. Keep it going. Alright, let's see if we can keep it rolling. Going against Diagoras. Alright, hopefully this Nissian Wander is going to do work for us. It usually gets targeted right away, so it may get blown up. Alright, we're going to get at least one activation out of it. Do I want to play Timuret? I think I'm going to play Grove Dancer. And we'll take Forced. We'll definitely block. If he's got an enchant to blow us out, then he's got an enchant. Kind of stinks that it exiles a card because, you know, we're trying to build up our... Alright, well, we're going to get some land this turn. I mean, no, we're not. Take that back. Now we just need some action. Okay. I don't know that we're going to find a better target than that, so we will... Is there anything we care about in his graveyard? Not yet. Alright, can't attack through that. Although this can. We might mill some lands here at the end of the, or mill whatever we can mill, I guess. We're certainly not in a great spot here. He's got 4 cards in hand, probably action. We don't really care if he kills the Nessian winner at this point. It did its job. Alright, well, this is a problem. As is a 2/1 first striker. What removal spells do we have for this Soul Reaper of Mogis? So, creature enchantment. We want to gain the life. Oh, that's not what I meant. Misclick. Misclick. Idiot. Okay, we can't do both those. How many cards do we got here? We can do this. And this. Oh, this guy's got a good deck. Good black-white deck. Lots of removal. Alright, here comes the... Yeah, he's got a really good deck. Farika Spawn's good. A couple of Myers Grass. Couple of Dreadful Apathy. Really nice black-white deck. Probably going to beat us. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we can win this one. Ha, but we kept him from scry, and he did not get a scry. Desperate moves here. Let's see what we can do. Not sure what we have left in our deck for that Soul Reaper. I mean, if we kill this Farika spawn, it's just going to come back. Apparently we needed to keep our return to nature for the commanding presence. Yeah, it's too good. This deck's really good. I mean, look, he even just milled Final Death and a Heliod's. Yeah, we don't have enough. They got us. All good. Good game, opponent. That was a nice black-white deck. Impressive. Alright, get some quests done. We got 3 wins. We need 2 more to hit that threshold. Come on, deck. Don't let us down. Don't let us down. Alright, maybe we need to... Oh man, we're playing Septic Tank. I don't know how to respond to that. Maybe we need to hold on to our return nature a little longer to find the best target. Commanding Presence really dominated us that game. That's a card for me that is definitely overperformed where I thought it would be. So if you get a chance, get it in your deck and see how you like it. We'll start with Grove Dancer. Another opponent on black. Against black-red sack, I don't mind using the War Blessing to take care of this guy. I lied, we're going to use our Return to Nature early. I don't like him being able to sack his goat. Alright, we got a Mogi's Favor in the yard. We can get rid of the goat that way if he doesn't sacrifice it to something here. What do we have? Target creature or land card from our deck. Our graveyard. We don't have a creature. Let's return the Grove Dancer. Alright, let's see what Septic Tank's got for this turn. Another Piper. Definitely has a sack theme to this deck. Alright, I think we'll try the Mogi's here. See what opponent has in mind. And we'll attack with both. Okay, I think we'd rather them Omen the Forge our Chimera than our Ephemia, but he may have an answer for the Ephemia as well, so. Okay. He probably wants to portent that. Probably wants to steal this Brawler and do something with him, which is why he didn't block, would be my guess. Or so he could hit us for more. Just keeping the pressure on here. Cranking out some zombies. Alright. That some of the gods have just played at the right time. You see that? He plays Erebos and then he quits. Alright, we got a pack. We're up to 28 packs of Theros. I should open those. Don't know why we're waiting, but... Alright, we need one more win to get to that elusive 5. Get to that elusive 5. Best of 1 is always a lot more streaky, so you might reel off a couple of 7 wins in a row and then have a good deck you feel like it's really good and you crash out in the third round. So he definitely had a pause on there, so he must have, maybe he has the Black Omen. If you haven't played this card, it's also a really good card. You scry 2, you can draw 2, you look at the top of each library, it's really nice. Alright, let's get our Grove Dancer out. Really be nice to draw a Forest this turn. See if we can get Renat online. Devour of Memory, alright. Looks like we're not going to get Renat online. Or maybe we are. He could take either of these 3. Alright. Makes sense. Of course, we did draw Forest. He's going to play Devour of Memory now and draw 2. Should we give him a chance to block? We probably should. We missed out on a chance to mill ourselves with the Grove Dancer last time, which could have been helpful. He knows we have the Gray Merchant, so... okay. This is the Black Omen that we saw earlier. Bringing back the Devour of Memory. Running out of steam here. He's definitely has stabilized or getting close to stabilizing. Alright, 6 mana. One, two, three. No need to be in a hurry to trade off the Grove Dancer. We might need some milling. It looks like he has a counterspell in hand. Pretty much all we got. Maybe I should be attacking with the Chimera, because we do have the ability to mill. Let's see if he goes 2 bottom. That'd be obviously in our favor. Pack a lunch went 2 top. I think we're in trouble. I think our dream of 5 wins is in jeopardy. Okay, we'll take that. Gonna need to draw something else here. Yep, we're in trouble. Alright, so last time we milled the Myers grass. Let's see what we get this time. We get funeral rites and a swamp. Okay. Man, painful. Alright, every enchantment here is going to cost us 5 life. There's an enchantment. Alright, Mogi's favor is big. Now we gotta figure out how to get rid of the Wave Rider. Let's hold off on emptying our graveyard quite yet. There's a way to get rid of the... Oh, did you see what we just gave up? Ugh. We just milled Return to Nature, Drag to the Underworld. That's gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough. It's taking him back up to 12. Hopefully they don't have a counter for this. Oh, he's gonna get one draw out of this. I maybe could have. Maybe could have done that before he got a draw, but let's see if it comes back to haunt us. Obviously, the enchantment is going to be the biggest. Separate them into two face-down piles. Man. He's going to play an enchantment next turn too. We're dead. Here comes another flyer. Alright, he picked the right pile. All right, we're getting close. We may be able to do it. If he gets another flyer, it's gonna be tight. Maybe he got a Mogi's favor. Let's see here. 2, 4, 6, 10. Let's just go all in. All right. Alright, let's get Mogi's favor on this dude. Underworld Charger in play, and then we've got 2 activations of Alright, we got it. We got it. That wasn't looking good. That was not looking good. Pulled it out. All right, we got to 5.
I'm impressed anyone
And we got a Dovin.
foolish as to face me.
All right, we got to 5 wins. That's a win. Now anything else is gravy. Anything else is gravy. So is there anyone out there watching who made it this far into the video that would actually be interested in seeing us stream? I've got my quote-unquote producer working on the stream so that we know what we're doing. Don't make a fool out of ourselves. You know, any more than normal. But, yeah, let us know if you have any interest in that. We'll keep drafting the set for you. Learning what we can. Seeing where we can find those dream trawlers. We might be in a red-white Boros. This could be a quick one. This is the kind of deck where you... Oh, never mind. He went blue. Okay, we'll get our Grove Dancer down. We'll try to. I'll try to save Euphemia for a turn where we at least get 1 zombie out of the deal. Obviously, if they continue to play a enchantment every turn, we won't have good blocks against the Pious Wayfarer. That's not an enchantment. Okay, let's get our Chimera in play. Should attack with Grove Dancer. We'd trade it for either of those. Could use some land. That's a good target for the Brawler, but we're a ways off from that. Alright, I'm surprised he didn't trade off the Wayfarer for that. We're going to need an answer to these flyers soon. Obviously, Euphemia is can block the 2/2, but... Alright, so maybe the play here is Funeral Rites. And then we'll put Ephemia in play. No attacks. And we'll make a zombie. Yes, troll. I wonder if that's a... Well, making the Vex and Gold 3/3 is problematic. Looks like he might even have a pump spell. Pretty good, hitting us for 8 at least. That makes both of them legal next turn. Since we didn't draw land, I think we're out of options. We don't have any way to gain I mean, we can mill lands, but that's probably not going to do it. Let's see what we can gain here. Alright. Try some more. Alright, if this game were to go on a little longer, I feel like we'd have a chance, but don't know that we do at this point. Yeah, that's a lot of enchantment pumps. Yeah, there's no way we can win. Even if we draw a land, we could answer one of these things. But the other one's going to kill us. I don't think we can gain life. Enough life to get out of range. We're going to lose to Thassa, although Thassa didn't do much. Okay. Alright, we got to 5. Alright, is there any world in which they don't draw an enchantment? This is a land. One land? Is it a land? Looks like it's not a land. Looks like it's an enchantment to me. Although it shouldn't take that long. Yeah, that's the game. Alright, well, we gave it a shot. We were close. We were close to come back there. It'd be interesting to know what our next couple cards are. I don't think we would have got back in, but... Alright, so that blue-white deck, that's an example of what a really fun blue-white enchantment deck you can draft, do all kinds of cool stuff. Who knows, he may have even had Dream Trolley, but he didn't need it. He beat us. So 5 wins, 650 gems in 1 pack. Pretty good, I'm happy with that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this a little bit coming along. We're up to 29 packs. We're up to silver tier 3. We got a long way to go. Long way to go. Hopefully we're going to make it. Anyways, I appreciate you guys coming along. Please, I know I've said it before, but hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, constructive, good or bad. You suck, you're boring, or just tell me what you want to see. And we will definitely produce that kind of content. We'll stream soon. And this is Old Goat Gaming signing out. And hey, go Chiefs. Hopefully next time we record a video, they'll be Super Bowl champs. Thanks.